What is up, Arizona? Welcome into Dropping Dimes with Cam and Chili. Thank you so much for joining us on the 12 Plus app for your TV. I'm Cameron Cox. That's Chili. We brought the non-TV guy in the TV studio. How does that? I've got this man wired up like Darth Vader. Isn't that how
you do, man. I got these things coming all over the place. But, hey, it's working right now, so we're good.
Yeah, welcome to something new here on the 12 Plus app for your TV. Thank you so much for joining us on Monday night. We're going to do this like every Monday night. We're going to talk things all Arizona high school football, kind of get geared up for the week, right? It's a big year, 36th season of Friday Night Fever right here on 12 News and Chili. As we've seen over the years, high school football in Arizona, like it just keeps growing, growing.
It's constantly evolving, and I think the media is evolving with it. Like we're trying to keep something super fresh. We're trying to make sure that me and Cam bring something not stale, not cookie cutter, fresh out the box, if you will.
But that means I probably shouldn't wear a jacket next time, right?
No, hey, loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Suits and sneakers, you know the deal. Like, we're going to make this thing cook.
We're going to make this thing cook. We're hoping to have a bunch of special guests throughout the year. And we're going to treat this Monday like kind of a kickoff to the high school football week every week. We all know this is week 0. The small schools getting into action this week. And then, of course, the big boys roll next week. And the goal is just to kind of bring you some interviews you don't get to see, some conversations with some people that Chili and I have known for a long time, players in the Valley, high-profile athletes, coaches, not just high school coaches here in the Valley, but some college coaches too as well that have some Valley ties. And Chili, like that's been the best part about my time here is getting to meet. There's so many great coaches, so many great people in Arizona high school football.
Yeah, a ton of them. And, you know, fortunately, we have a bunch of them in our own backyard here at ASU that have kind of, you know, grown, you know, if you will, Coach Mons, Coach Guano, Coach Regal, Coach Amy, and you know, obviously Coach Dillingham himself, all high school products here in the Valley, and they're right here in our backyard for us to chat with.
And then, Chili, you host a show called Chili's Two-Piece on social media.
On Tuesday nights.
Every Tuesday night.
Check in.
And sometimes I check in, and all of a sudden Kenny Dillingham pops up. And he wants to talk some high school football with you, right?
Yeah, man. Me and Coach Dillingham talked about golden tickets and things like that, the importance of it, recruiting Arizona, making these guys feel special. And I thought he did a great job. You know, I had my questions at first, but, you know, after he broke it down, took the time to share it with me and my audience, you know, I think a lot of people really figured it out, and it makes a lot of sense.
Those golden tickets, of course, that's what they're giving local recruits here in the Valley. They're special ASU recruits, right? They're special homegrown talent that get that golden ticket scholarship to ASU.
And we got 6 of them. We got Jai Jones, Cale Snyder, Ben Lowther, Jake Hildebrand, Noah Roberts. Like, we got a bunch.
A lot of those on the All Fever team last year too, as well.
Yeah, a lot of them. You know, super special kids that Coach Dillingham has targeted and wants to make sure that he keeps close. Also, Zarek Sidney. I don't want to forget the 6th one. But these guys are super special players in the Valley that Coach Dillingham wants to make sure that, you know, he keeps close.
Yeah. Before we get to some guests here that we're going to bring on, Chili, your excitement for this season is what? Looking at the schedule today and what's coming that first week, I mean, obviously this is the first week of the season, week 0, but even after that, like what's coming, it's pretty special.
Yeah, man. Look, I know everybody's kind of looking towards next week for you know, for the big schools, but I think this week we got some special games going on. We got Sabino making the trip to Valley Christian, and that's going to be a huge game. Sabino's got a lot of young athletes that are absolutely ready to go immediately. And Valley Christian, I love what Coach Peterson's building over there. Coach McBrayer trying to keep Tucson hot and relevant, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Coach Peterson, we had them in Fever, you know, on the road not too long ago. I told a great story about how he used to watch Friday Night Fever, and it was like, man, that Valley Christian School, that's pretty cool. I like seeing him on the Fever, and then all these years later, he gets to coach there. Like that's just really cool to know that Friday Night Fever had a small part in him seeing Valley Christian and then ending up there all those years later.
Watching them grow with the program's always.
And that place rocks. Just so
it does.
That place.
They're out there cooking it up on the grill and all that stuff.
Yeah. Any other matchups, Chili, you're looking forward to? People at home, if you haven't known this already, we got something coming your way Thursday nights, 12 Sports, 12 News, and the 12 Plus app for your TV, teaming up with the Epic Sports Network to stream Thursday night football games right here on 12 News. The very first matchup. It's going to be pretty cool. This Thursday night right here on the 12 Plus app, Scottsdale Christian, the 2-time defending champs out of 2A, taking on Pima, a rematch of that title game. Coach Sheehan, our 2024 Friday Night Fever Coach of the Year. Like I love matchups like that when you just right from the title game, running back and let's do it again. I wish more title games did that.
Coach Sheehan has done an amazing job taking over that SCA program. What he's done over there, high-powered offense, they are really, really rolling.
They're really rolling. Very exciting. All right, any guests so far? We'll get to those here in just a moment. We're hoping to catch up with Devin Fitzgerald here in a little bit. Adam Beadle, too, as well. He's going to kind of preview the upcoming season. We're going to hope to hear from Jason Mons. Hey, Chili, he's in a meeting, right?
ASU's got their last meeting going on, and he's going to see if he can jump on for a few minutes. But if Adam Beadle's available, we can just jump right in.
Let's get Devin Fitzgerald. Let's not keep Fitz waiting. Of course, the Brophy wide receiver. There he is, the man himself, Devin Fitzgerald, joining us here on Dropping Dimes with Cam and Chili. Devin, how's it going? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Devin? Remember, we're testing all this out. Week 0 for us too as well. Devin, you got
you good?
Let's try hitting that unmute button on our end.
I can't hear y'all.
Oh, we can hear him though.
We can hear you. Hold on 1 second. We'll get it worked out. Let's see if unmuting is working.
Hey, real quick though, people got to understand the things that Devin Fitzgerald has done in his high school career so far. I watched this kid grow up from his freshman year to now, and he's become an absolute monster. I think this kid might be the best senior player in the state right now. And I know there's a lot of debate and argument about it, but argue with the wall, because what he did, transforming his body and growing into it, making sure that he can live up to the hype and stuff like that, because his situation is difficult, I think has been absolutely amazing. So this is one of the super special kids in the Valley, and he's taking his talents to Notre Dame.
And a lot of those kids over there at Brophy had some pressure to live up to. Yeah. And they've made their own story, which is really cool, whether it's, Sharper, Fitz, or of course the Vandenbosches.
And it's not just the Brophy kids, right? Like we've had Brendan Rice and some other guys come through that have had to live up to certain expectations and things like that. But what Devin Fitzgerald has been able to do, just kind of slowly coming along. Like this is a kid that, was also a very, very talented golfer, like a multi-sport athlete.
Great.
Plays a little bit of pickleball too.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
I think you do too. Let's try Devin one more time and see if he can hear us. Devin, you got us? There we, man, look at that.
Got that thing going.
Technology, man, we just hitting buttons back here in our control room, Devin, just making sure everything works. Devin, first of all, thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it. Your excitement to get this season rolling, your senior year, it's been really cool to watch you grow up. I got this old picture of you holding our mic at Larry's softball game back in the day. You're interviewing your dad. You're like way up here. And now I look at you, man, you're like almost, if not taller than your dad. What's it like going into this?
Almost there.
Almost there? All right, you're going to get him. You're going to get him. What's it like going into your senior year, buddy?
I mean, I'm just so excited. I feel like all the work I've been putting in has paid off, especially this off season. Training with Chris Carter, Justin Jefferson has really helped me out, to really fix my technique and my route running and everything. So I'm just excited to see what we can do. And my team, they've been putting the work in as well, and I just think it's all going to come together this year for us.
Chili, did you hear him? Did you hear? Hold on, real quick. He casually just dropped. Oh, I was training with this Pro Bowler, that Hall of Famer. No big deal. Like Devin, how cool is that? I mean, those are people that do it at the highest level. The knowledge that they must pass down, it must be pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, just training with the best, it's definitely. I mean, I get to watch him go before me. I can see how smooth he is in and out of his breaks. He gives me advice on my stance and everything. We were out there training, and I mean, it just helps you out. It helps you out a lot to really see what you want to be.
Hey, Dev, speaking about things that you want to be, man, getting away from the football stuff, you've done a lot of cool stuff in your offseason, too, giving back, going places. Can you talk about some of that stuff, some of the philanthropic stuff that you've been doing in the offseason that's led to kind of your 4.0 GPA and all those cool things that you've accomplished off the field?
Okay, yeah, of course. A big trip I took this year was to the Dominican Republic with Brophy. It's like an immersion trip, and all we did there was we stayed with Dominican families in their neighborhood, and they didn't have running water, so we helped build an aqueduct there for 10 days, and it was just an amazing experience. We lived with the family, really only spoke Spanish, had their coffee's great, but we were just giving back to the community and just building relationships with them. And it was an amazing experience, and I definitely look at the world differently now.
Devin, what'd you learn there? What'd you learn meeting those people, living there too as well?
I mean, I just learned how the other side of the world lives. Not everybody has it like us in America. It's just regular to think, oh, running water, shower. They don't have that. You got to go to the creek, fill up a bucket to shower. I mean, I just learned that people are in a lot of different situations, and you got to be grateful for what you have.
And Dev, you were actually in the trenches. You weren't doing this stuff and then running right back to the hotel and stuff and taking advantage of all the five-star living that a five-star athlete like yourself would do. You were actually in the trenches dealing with the buckets yourself, true?
Yeah, it was. I actually lived with the family. They put you with the family. So me and my friend Rylan Humphrey, we were like with the family. Like that was my like group. You get put in like your little groups, and I stayed with them like in like one of their rooms in the house. And there's only one fan in the house, and they gave it to us. Like they love their guest, and like they prioritize us. Crazy story. We were eating one night in the house, and like a rat like ran through the house, and it was just crazy to see. Like, and it was regular. I jumped up on the table, but it was regular, and they took it out, and it was crazy.
My man jumped.
He jumped on it
like a box jump. I was about to say
like
a box jump.
My man jumped on there like a box jump. Hey, Dev, also, before we get to back to some of that football stuff, your internship, Sunbelt Holdings, listen, man, me and you go way back. Like, I remember you. He was talking about your dad's celebrity softball game. I remember you from that time. Like, but now you're grown up. Like, talking about the internship, Sunbelt Holdings, and how that's going for you and all the cool stuff that you've done there.
We're going to work for him one day, I bet.
Oh, it's possible.
Man.
It's possible.
Great.
I'm on the marketing team.
With Sunbelt Holdings, it was just the Grams. They helped me out so much. I've learned so much from that. I went to go look at all their properties that they manage and what they're developing. We went to Tucson and see what they're doing out there. And I honestly just got to follow them around for a week or two and just learn everything that they could teach me. And it was way better than the classroom because I actually get to sit in their meetings, see what they're going through on an everyday basis, and really help them make decisions and manage the property and see like how much really goes into like building and developing these big like communities and like how you got to walk through to make sure everything's perfect 3 times. It takes like 3 days. Like it's just crazy stuff that you would never know about until like you really were there in it, learning about it.
See,
Man,
we're all going to work for him one day. Devin, back to football. That first matchup with Basha. I'm not asking you to throw gas on the fire or anything, but just how excited are you for game one? And I think all of our eyes, but possibly 2 of the best teams in the state going at it week 1.
For sure. I'm super excited. I mean, they're one of the best teams in the state. They're nationally ranked pretty high on like 40-something. So I know our whole team's really excited to get back at them. We lost to them last year, so we definitely we got some get back to get. We've been working hard, tuning in on everything, all the little things, and I think it's going to be a great game.
Hey, Dev, I got to watch you over at ASU 7-on-7s this past offseason. I remember you were making some big plays for some talented defensive backs. And you would make these amazing plays with defensive backs draped on you. Were wearing them like backpacks. But, like, you made one drop on a routine inside route, and you were so tough on yourself. No emotion on your big plays, but you were so tough on yourself. I remember you, like, hitting your hands. Like, you're like, man, I can't, like, what happened? Like, talk to me about your growth and, being hard on yourself, man.
I mean, it's just if the ball hits your hand, you got to come down with it. That's the rule, honestly. And I mean, I was just mad. I remember it was a little crossing route, and it was like it might have been a little low, but I know it's still on me. I got to catch that ball. So I was just like, my quarterback trusts me to make that play all the time. That's why he threw me the ball, and I can't lose that. So just got to catch the ball every time it comes to me, and you got to be hard on yourself because you're a receiver. You're supposed to catch the ball, and that's what you got to do.
Yeah. Is that part of you trying to take more of a leadership role, like trying to be the example for your other receivers in your room and some of the other guys that are watching your body language?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't really celebrate like that. I celebrate with my team and everything. I'm not going to go do some dances or anything like that in the end zone or make fun of somebody if we just scored, but just celebrate with your team, to be just humble, and then if you mess up, you just got to own it and get back at it next play. And I definitely have been like stepping up to that leadership role with the receiving group, and I think we're just gonna do great things this year.
I think we know where he got that from. Devin, get you out here on this. What can you beat Dad in? All right, what do you just take him like one-on-one? What do you got? Can you beat him in a race? Golf, what you got?
Pickleball?
Race, I got him now for sure.
What?
Whoa!
Golf, definitely not. He's like a 6 handicap, I think. I don't have him there. But what's another thing? Nah, he's good at everything. He's good at all those little sports. But basketball, I got him. He's all the stuff you have to really move around for. He lost that. He's done. He's done.
Devin, we appreciate the time, my friend. We'll be out there next week for the Basha game. Good luck this season, and Notre Dame is going to get a good one, my friend.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good night. Good night. Man, Dad can't beat him in a race. Oh, basketball too as well. Anything athletic, Larry.
I love it.
What happened, Larry?
I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, hey, Devin is one of the super special ball players
Sure.
that we have that is going to be, I hate to use the term like generational, but he's going to be a kid that makes it at the next level and then in life at
And
the
beyond,
next level after that. I can't wait.
Yeah, too as well. They got a lot of good guys there, Brophy. Basha's got a great team too as well. I don't want to discredit Coach McDonald. I mean, man, Coach McDonald, former Friday Night Fever Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Look at Noah Roberts and company, man. They're gonna run the football. They're gonna throw it around. Like,
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of the best. And I love that week 1, Chili. Let's just get someone right off the table. Like, let's get a great game. There's a bunch of great games.
Brophy might have the hardest schedule in the state.
Yeah. And this is after they redid a bunch of the schedules, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but they got like 4 open teams from last year. They got Williamsfield, who's way up this year. They got a bunch of tough teams. Chandler, Perry. It's going to be tough for them.
Let's see. You want to bring it Adam real quick?
Yeah. Let's chop it up.
Can we bring it Adam Beadle? It's really cool to talk to people around the valley about high school sports. Adam, it's good to see you, buddy. What are you looking forward to about this season?
Man, I'm just ready to get going. There's so much excitement building up. I feel like, not that last year was a down year, but it just feels like going into this season, there's so much excitement about all the talents and all the teams. And I think especially with this new open division format, we're going to be in for some real tension in the 6A conference. So I'm just excited to get this thing going.
Man, hey, Adam, I know you've been all over the whole state. How many teams have you seen this offseason? Have you been keeping track?
Man, his like company card, that thing has got to be woo, man.
Yeah,
you put some
crazy.
miles on it, right?
I tell you what. I got a 2024 Honda Civic, and that thing gets me pretty good with the mileage. So, not too much gas, thankfully. But man, I've probably been out to combine with the high schools, combined to the sevens, back and forth at ASU, driving up to NAU a couple times for sevens. I couldn't tell you how many schools, but I've had to have drive at least 2,000 or 3,000 miles for sure.
That's a lot. Adam, real quick, week 1, this week, who are some of the matchups you're looking forward to? And then, of course, the following week, I guess week 0 this week, week 1 next week. We talked about Brophy, Basher, we know that. What are some other matchups you're looking forward to as this season gets underway?
I think you got to first start with this week, the rematch of the 2A state championship, Pima versus Scottsdale Christian Academy. It doesn't get more exciting than a rematch of a state championship, week 0, week 1, depending on how you want to call it. Just so much fun. And another game I'll be at on Friday is Valley Christian Sabino. Always excited to see, Valley Christian play. I think this could be an exciting Valley Christian team this season. And next week we got Basher Brophy, but there has been a lot of talk about this Cactus Shadows Desert Edge game, and I think
say it. What's the talk, Adam?
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
I'm just saying. I think that there's some hunger from this Cactus Shadows team.
Oof.
I think Chris Dixon, after what happened last season, the playoffs. I think Donovan Dixon as well. I think that head coach quarterback duo really wants to go in to that game in Goodyear and show Desert Edge who they are. And they weren't shy of it at BJ Media Day. But Desert Edge, I've talked to Coach Henry, and they're ready for the challenge. And they've got so much talent on this team. So I think that tensions are going to be high. And for first week of the season, all eyes point to that game.
Chili, there's been this smack talk going on. What's being said on the streets?
It's been a little bit hot. There's been a little bit of hot talking. But Donovan Dixon is one of those special talents that if you don't prepare for him right, he might gash you for like 200 on the ground, 200 through the air. That's 5 touchdowns.
I've said for a while, like last year we gave our Offensive Player of the Year to Tate Reynolds. Clearly, in my eyes, the best quarterback in the state. Donovan Dixon is right there. Like his ability to make plays. Like there were some times I'd go watch him play last year, and what he would take over and do, throw, run, like it is incredibly impressive. He's one of the quarterbacks I can't wait to see play his senior year.
He's gonna light that thing up, fill up that match.
He's a junior.
Hey, but
right?
don't forget about the quarterback on the other side of that game, Blake Roscoff. That's a guy who has absolutely blown up this spring, and he is going to turn a lot of heads. And he's got a really good wide receiver in Zarek Sidney as well, so that's going to be exciting.
Hey, Adam, I know you saw last week I projected on my show, Chili's Two-Piece, that Desert Edge was going to go undefeated, and I gave them a 20.5-point win margin on the season, on the 10-game regular season. Adam, your thoughts?
Adam, what is this? Gambling hour here? What is it? I just 20 and what? What'd you say?
20.5 points.
Got it.
They are going to win their game.
People just can't say 20 points anymore, Adam.
No, just because I don't need it to break even. Just because I don't need it to break even.
Okay,
Cam. Come on, man.
I've got to be honest. I couldn't hear the first part of what you were saying, but I heard 20 something, and I'm assuming that that's a score prediction.
So I said that Desert Edge on my show last week that Desert Edge was going to go undefeated in the regular season and win by an average of 20.5 points. Adam, your thoughts? Because you've seen all these teams.
I don't doubt at all that Desert Edge is going to go undefeated this season, and that they're going to be in Centerville Stadium on December 4th.
You know, guys, look what y'all done.
Hey.
We throw gas on the fire. We're not bulletin board material.
Is it though? Listen, I mean, this is the reality of who Desert Edge is.
Yeah.
They got all these Division I athletes. Like the colleges are showing it, right?
Sure.
The 24/7s, the rivals, all the rankings, all the platforms, they're all kind of putting it out there. They're throwing the fuel on the fire. Like this is a team that is going to be a national team that at the end of the season they're going to be undefeated, and all the platforms are going to be like, oh, Desert Edge, team number 43.
Adam, since we can't get through all 872 high school teams in here in Arizona, can you give me another 5 to watch?
Sorry, I lost you guys. Say that again.
No, you're good. Since we can't get through all 2,672 high school teams here in the Valley, can you give me like 5 to watch?
That aren't Basha, Brophy, and all those
right?
teams.
I think obviously one of the teams you got to look out for is Queen Creek. Tate Reynolds going into his senior season. I know he's super hungry and he's got a couple weapons. A guy like Jerron Lyles who's going to play both sides of the ball for the Bulldogs. I think another team to keep your eyes on this season. We've talked about Williamsfield a lot of times. They've got some big guys up front. They're going to be very dangerous. And don't be surprised if an Andy Litton Mountain View team makes another run to the 6A title. I think they are definitely up there for contenders. And, you know, there's a couple teams that have kind of sprung up, but one of those teams that has repeatedly gotten better and gotten better and gotten better is the Perry Pumas. Coach Ortiz, I think he's got a lot of talent this year, and there could be a serious chance that this Puma team makes a run. I got to shout out one more. The Horizon Huskies, Coach Ditmore in his second year. They got a lot of new guys coming in, but they also have a lot of returning leaders. I'm really interested to see what that team is able to do on the gridiron this season.
Adam, Horizon has always been a tough out every year.
Tough
and
out.
Perry, listen, since Coach Ortiz has got there, you know, they had a bunch of talent. We've seen them get there before with, of course, Preston Jones. But since Ortiz has took over, it seems like, you know, after a few down years, Perry football is back. And, man, they are going to be a reckoning this year, I think.
Kale Snyder's an absolute dog.
Yeah. It's going to be.
Yeah, he is. And he's got, don't forget about the wide receivers, Max Windle-Schaefer as well, Talon
And
Frazier.
Amos Augustine.
The Amos Augustine, of course, a Division I guy. So, you know, Perry's got the talent this year for sure. And they're going to get a good test against a really good team from California early on in the season. So that should be exciting to watch as well.
Yeah, there we go. Adam, appreciate the time, buddy. Thanks for joining us and dropping all the knowledge on us. We'll see you next time, buddy.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys. See ya.
Yeah. That's so cool, man. He goes everywhere.
One of the local goats.
He goes everywhere.
One of the goats in Providence.
Did he say Honda Civic?
I think
he needs to come pick us up. We need to ride around in that thing. We should do some of this show.
He got the gas
from.
so
We'll figure it out. We'll figure that out. 12 News will pick up the bill or something like that.
Yeah?
Maybe.
That's true.
Not your bill.
That.
You got to pay for parking when you
come
leave.
on.
Just so you know.
Dang.
Did you know that?
That's terrible.
All right, but we got just a little bit of time left in the show. Chili, I mean, it's going to be a really good high school football season.
Yeah, it is. Look, man, I'm super excited about it. We got a ton of teams that are ranked nationally. The Liberties, the Bashas, Desert Edge will get there. Hamilton's up there now. Like, I think that this is going to be an amazing season to watch unfold and watch develop. There's been some transition for some teams. Centennial got a new coach. Chandler got a new coach. And I think it's going to be fun to watch. Castile, to see what happens over there. Yeah,
Coach Newcomb over there at Dobson High School too as well.
Taking over one of the traditional schools, right? That's been around for a long time. Hoping to try to rebuild that situation. Mountain Point, new coaching staff. Corona del Sol, new coaching staff. Guys have moved around and shifted. Tempe making their way up to the 4A.
Coach Freeman.
I love what.
What's up, Coach Freeman?
Hey, I saw him on the grill barbecuing and doing all sorts of stuff. Yeah, on Saturday they had their team like barbecue thing.
Man, Coach, he didn't invite me for a plate. Coach, I have to call you on that one. Yeah, we have to call you on. Chili got a plate? Man.
Dang. No, I actually, unfortunately, I was out getting some sushi. El Tataki. Hey, I know that you are a foodie. El Tataki, I don't know if you've ever been for some sushi.
Is it good?
That place is amazing. They got 2 locations, one in Scottsdale and one in Tempe. That place is so good, and you got to get over there. They had this carne asada roll. A carne.
On
If you can
sushi?
imagine.
I can't imagine.
It was so.
What happened? When did we like get bougie with real,
Man, hey,
we
it's
can't just do
fusion.
regular sushi?
Hey, it's fusion, man. And
Oh, it's
we got,
fusion.
hey, just like our football programs out here. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much creativity going on
Yeah.
in the restaurant world. Listen, we are sports, lifestyle, and entertainment over here, and we're gonna make this thing happen and try to bring some of that off the field life.
Yeah.
To everybody, so they know how we really roll.
And listen, as this thing kind of builds, like I've known Chili for a long time, one of the hardest workers here in the Valley. We got a lot of great media that cover Arizona high school football, really Arizona high school sports in general. It's been so cool in my 12 years here to see this city grow, to see the media grow, to see the coverage grow for these kids. A lot of these programs now have their own kind of digital team, which is really great, that can promote.
Shout out to Basha.
Promote some of the kids. So it's just neat to see the growth here in this city. And I always say this, the best part about this valley, and I hope parents realize this, are the coaches. Like, we have a lot of great coaches.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of turnover. And that's sad to see. I wish administrations and parents and all that just understand that these coaches, that they put a lot into these kids, and they are phenomenal leaders, and they do such a great job. And it's really cool to see what they do with these kids and how they develop them. I mean, and they've done a really good job of that.
One story that I think we need to pay attention to is what's going on over there at Chaparral with Coach Carroll.
Yep.
Going back to his alma mater.
Yep.
He actually went to Chaparral.
Get that program right.
Blood, sweat, and tears on that field. He wore the jersey. He's been through the locker room as a player, as a coach, and went to Pinnacle for a little bit, and then came back. I think he was at Mountain Point for a hiccup, and now he's back over there at Chaparral, taking over his roots. That tree is, I think, fully ready to start growing properly. I cannot wait to see what Coach Carroll does with the talent that they got over there in Scottsdale.
Saguaro too as well, building that program back.
Coach Kelly.
Coach Kelly doing a good job. I was just talking with Coach Taylor, the son, right over there at Centennial the other day. Coach Andrew Taylor, the new head coach at Centennial, taking over for his dad, Richard Taylor. That's right. No longer the little Coach Taylor.
Yeah.
He's super excited for what they're building out there.
He should be.
At Centennial. It's cool to see Coach Taylor, the senior, I guess now, still hanging around practice.
Like
I always told him he wasn't going to be able to fully retire. You knew, but I was so great to see he went out a state champion last year.
Well, he's gonna have a statue of himself put up over there. I think they're gonna put something nice.
Real quick, we haven't talked about Liberty Chili. We got about 2 minutes left here. Can anyone knock off? I mean,
right now I'm gonna say no.
What Coach Thomas has built over there. I feel bad we waited this long, but can anyone knock him off?
No, I don't think so. Right now, I don't think so. From what I see, their defensive line is absolutely incredible. Pat St. John, Tyler Bernstein. They solved the quarterback situation over there. I know that Hayden Fletcher's departed, but they got two guys over there, Braden Stevens, Jaden Pico. If they can solve that quarterback riddle and settle on somebody or figure out how to juggle the two properly, I think that this is a team that's
listen,
gonna roll
Coach
to the
Thomas,
championship.
they have built a factory out there to know.
They're killing it.
It's impressive to see.
They're killing it. Coach Thomas is the one-on-one right now.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, no, hey, I appreciate you, man. Dropping dimes, Cam Cox. Like I've been dreaming of a moment like this where we can come to the studio, hang out, and chop it up, talk about all good things going on in the state of Arizona regarding prep sports and where these kids kind of go.
That's right. This is going to set the tone for the entire week. Every Monday night right here, 8 o'clock on the 12 Plus app, dropping dimes with Cam and Chili. Before we get you out the door, let's remind you what we got going on. This Friday night, we are kicking off the 36th season of Friday Night Fever, Arizona's longest running high school football show. It's the season preview show. We're checking in with a bunch of teams around the valley, so be a believer, catch the Fever Friday night at 11:35. We're also streaming high school football every Thursday night this season on 12 Plus, teaming up with the Epic Sports Network. It all starts this Thursday night, a rematch, 2A state title game, the two-time defending champs from Scottsdale Christian and Pima. That game kicks off at 7 o'clock every Thursday night on the 12 Plus app.
I'll be there.
We got Thursday night high school. You gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Look at that. Look for Chili. And by the way, here's the lineup for 12 Sports this week. So we got Thursday night football on 12 Plus, Friday night Fever, the debut of 12 Sports Locker Room on Saturday right here on 12 after NASCAR, followed by 12 Sports tonight at 10:30 on Sunday, Arizona's longest running sports show. Thank you so much for watching Dropping Dimes with Cam and Chili. We'll see him back next Monday at 8 o'clock. Chili, you got anything out the door? We got 10 seconds left.
Hey, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night. Chili's two-piece, me and Gridiron breaking down some big games.
5 seconds left. That's it?
Hey, just chili.tv.
Good night. God bless.